forward. Contract your thighs, go tall through the head. Relax your shoulders. And take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the nose. Beginning a 90-minute moving meditation. We'll begin pranayama deep breathing. Interlock the fingers together. Place knuckles under the chin. Maintain this contact. Focus forward. And let's begin. Inhale through your nose. With your elbows up, keep your eyes forward and fill your lungs. Exhale through the mouth. Eyes go back, head goes back, elbows wrap forward, bring your elbows together. Inhale, head down. Use your nose and use your throat. Control the airflow as you take in more air. Exhale, open the mouth, push the air out from the bottom of your lungs to empty. Inhale. Contract your thighs, your legs are solid, knees locked, push heels down, elbows lift. Exhale. Keep that lift you created, your chin up, your chest up, elbows come forward, elbows together. Inhale through the nose, shoulders away from ears, elbows out and up to eventually frame against your face. Exhale. Push the air out like you're fogging a glass ceiling, empty your lungs, elbows touch. Inhale. Adjust your head, your arms move. The rest of your body is solid. Take in more air. Exhale. In through the belly. Draw it in. Suck it in. Empty your lungs. Elbows touch. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, head down, belly in, draw it in, suck it in, watch your rib cage expand even more. Exhale, pull the belly in and push the air out, empty your lungs. Inhale, last one, first step, make it your deepest, make it your strongest, and when you think you can't, take one more sip and hold it. Exhale, push the air out. Empty your lungs, elbows together, empty. And that's enough. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders, take a breath. Second set. Interlock the fingers, place the knuckles under your chin. Maintain that contact, focus forward. Let's begin. Inhale, through the nose. Lift your elbows up, keep the eyes forward and fill your lungs up. Exhale, pull in through the belly. Push the air out. Empty your lungs. Inhale. Contract your thighs. Legs are solid. Knees locked. Elbows lift even high. Exhale. Wrap your shoulders forward. Think you're creating space between your scapulas. Elbows together to touch. Inhale. Head down. Draw in the belly. Contract your thighs. Heels down. Elbows lift. Exhale. Contract your thighs, in the belly, empty your lungs, elbows together. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full lungs. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty. Inhale. Shoulders away from ears. Elbows out and up, warming up the body. Take more air. Exhale. Bend the belly and push the air out. Empty your lungs, elbows together. Inhale. Through the nose. Shoulders away from ears. Squeeze your thighs. Fill your lungs. Exhale. Bend the belly and push the air out. Empty your lungs, elbows touch. Inhale. Last one. Make it your deepest. Make it your strongest. And when you think you can't, take one more sip and hold it. Exhale. Push the air out. Empty your lungs. Elbows together. Empty. That's enough. Relax your arms. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath. Half moon, back bending, and hands to feet. Inhale, arms up. Interlock your fingers, release your index, thumbs crossed. Keep arms with your ears. Contract your thighs. Take an inhale and stretch up. Exhale, push your hips to the left and push your hips to the right. So you're just warming up the body here, moving your hips right, moving your hips left. Once you even out to each side, stop in the center. Keep the feet together, contract your thighs. Tailbone down, draw in the belly, arms with ears. Take an inhale and stretch straight up. Exhale, hips left, then to the right. Push your hips out to the left. You see your hips go beyond your ankles in the mirror. Keep the feet flat. Shift weight back into your heels. Thighs contracted, knees locked. Bring the left hip forward. Your hips are square. Scoop the right shoulder forward, opening the shoulders, chest, and rib cage. Chin up off the chest, arms back with your ears. Squeeze your palms together, no gap there. Straighten the wrist and lock out your elbows. Stay with your breath. Pull in the belly. Come down and push. Squeeze your thighs. Come down and push. Keep breathing. Come down. Stretch. Inhale to the top. Take a deep breath and stretch straight up. Exhale, hips right, bend left. Slide fingers across the ceiling to the left side wall. Keeping your lift. So you're not collapsing down into the left side, but instead focus the extension of your right side. You want to feel that maximum stretch happening from the hips to the heels, from the hips to the fingers. Bring the right hip forward, hips square. Scoop the left shoulder forward, opening your shoulders and chest. Squeeze your inner thighs together and push weight into the heels, especially that right heel. Push right heel down, push your right hip out, lift right armpit up. Scoop left shoulder forward. Chin up, arms back with your ears. Bring the chin up, stay with your breath. Come down and push, come down and push. Come down and breathe. Inhale to the top. Back bending, take a deep breath and stretch straight up and look up, back across the ceiling. So it starts by looking up, let your head drop back. Take another inhale, stretch straight up and slide your fingertips back. You're extending up and then extending back. Squeeze your palms together, it helps. Squeeze elbows towards each other. Keep your chest lifted. Your chest breastbone stays lifted up. Push hips to the ear. Forward to the mirror, push weight into your heels. Lift your chest and go back. Lift your chest and look back. Lift your chest and stretch back. Inhale to the top. Take a deep breath, stretch up. Belly in, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Place hands on the floor and bend your knees and move your hips right, left, right. It's a warm up here. You can do whatever feels good to you. Walking your hips right, left. Right and left. Hands to feet pose. Bend your knees as much as you need to and cup your heels from behind. If you're unable to cup the heels, you can grip the outsides of the feet behind the calves, but eventually you are working to get all of the fingers underneath your heels, going the same direction as your toes, wrapping elbows behind the calves. Keep your upper and lower body sealed together. Push your belly against your thighs, push your chest against the knees, let your head relax, hang heavy, working the face closer to your shins. Pull on the heels, roll the weight forward into the big toes, and lift your tailbone up. Gently push the knees back, contract your thighs, and breathe here into this stretch. So you feel the stretch happening back of the legs from hips to the heels. You feel the lengthening down your spine from the tailbone to the neck. Work your elbows closer together. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pull on the heels. Roll the way forward and lift your hips. Keep the upper and the lower body sealed together. Belly into thighs, chest into knees, bringing the face closer to the shins. The shoulders away from the ears. Roll it forward. Lift hips up. Try to lock your knees. Lock your knees. Arms out. Palms touch. Belly in. Come up. Flat back. Spine straight. Arms down. Take a breath. Good morning. Second set. Half turn. Inhale, arms up. Interlock fingers. Keep arms with your ears. Contract your thighs. Tailbone down. Draw belly in. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hips left. Bend right. Push your hips out to the left. You see your hips go beyond ankles in the mirror. Feet flat, weight to your heels. Contract your thighs, knees locked. Left hip forward. Scoop the right shoulder forward. chin up, arms back with your ears. Squeeze your palms together, no gap there. Straighten the wrist and lock out your elbows. Use that right arm. Stretch your left arm up and over. Lift that left armpit up. Push your left hip out. Come down and push. Come down and push. Come down and breathe. Inhale. Keep it down. Beautiful. Take a breath. Stretch up. Exhale. Hips right. Bend left. Keeping your lift. So you're not collapsing down into the left side. Instead, focus. Extension. Opening of your right side. Feet flat. Weight to your heels, especially that right heel. Push your right heel down. Push the right hip out. Lift up through that right armpit. Scoop the left shoulder forward. Keep your chin up and bring the arms back with your ears. Squeeze your palms together. Lock your elbows. Stretch fingers up and over. Come down and push. Squeeze palms. Come down and push. Squeeze thighs. Come down. Push. Inhale to the top. Back bending. Take a deep breath. Stretch up. Look up. Back across the ceiling. It starts by looking up with your eyes and let the head drop back. Take another inhale, stretch straight up, and slide your fingertips back. Focus on your lift, so you're not collapsing into lower spine. Instead, focus on lifting your upper spine. It's a total back bend. Upper spine, middle spine, lower spine. Lift your chest up, look further back. Soften the jaw, soften the eyes, slide fingers back. Squeeze your palms, hips forward, heels down, lift chest. Go back, more back, stretch back. Inhale to the top. Take a breath, stretch up, pull belly in, fold forward. Hinge at your hips. The knees if you need to come down with a flat back. Hands on the floor and bend your knees and move your hips. Right, left, right, left. Squat at time for 2, let the head hang heavy, walk the hips. Hands to feet pose. Bend your knees as much as you need. Cup your heels from behind. If you're unable to cup heels, again, you can grip sides of feet, grip calves, but eventually, you want to get the fingertips underneath your heels, thumbs included, working your elbows behind the calves. Upper and lower body sealed. Keep the knees bent if you need. Push your belly into thighs, push chest into knees, so there is no light, no air between upper and lower body. The head relax, and then bring face close to shins. As you pull on heels, roll it forward, lift your hips up. Push the big toes down, extend your tailbone up. Gently push the knees back, lift your thighs. Breathe here. Breathe into that leg stretch. Breathe into the spine lengthening. Pull the top of your head down towards the toes. Bring the face, the nose close to the shins. Shoulders away from the ears. With elbows closer behind the calves. Roll it forward. Pull on heels. Lock your knees. Lock your knees. Arms out. Pull the belly in and come up with a flat back, spine straight. Arms down and take a breath through your nose. Awkward. Right foot step to the right, about hip width distance apart. Bring arms up parallel to the floor, no higher and no lower. Take an inhale, exhale, sit down. Bend your knees and sit low into the chair. Let your tailbone sit down and fold back. Shift the weight to your heels. Toes relaxed but still on the floor. Counterbalance that, stretching your fingertips so much forward. Feet are straight, so watch your heels in the mirror. You want the heels straight, right behind the toes. That same distance, keep it between your toes, knees, and hands. Pull in through the belly. Bring your upper body back. Stretch forward. Sit down. 1 more inch. Inhale, come up. Arms stay. Heart G. High as possible on the tiptoes. Come up high as possible, your tippy toes. Grow tall through your head and sit down into the chair. Stay up on the tiptoes. Even higher on your tiptoes. Push the big toes down, heels forward, heels up. Big toes down, heels forward, heels up. Work soles of the feet to face the back wall. Belly in, flat back, triceps, biceps tight. Come up higher on your toes, thighs parallel to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Heart, 3. Lift your heels up slightly. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Draw in through the belly and come down with control. Imagine your head, shoulders back, sliding down that wall behind you.
When you point, knees separate. If you need, stay there. But if you're able, all the way down till your hips are just hovering off of your heels. Squeeze the knees and thighs together continuously and point the knees down. Blend the belly flat back, fingers in line with your shoulders. Squeeze your thighs and rise up with control. Feet together, arms down, breathe through the nose. Second set, awkward right foot step. Arms up, parallel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, sit down. Bend your knees and sit low into the chair. Let your tailbone sit down and fall back. Weight to the heels, toes relax, but still on the floor. Watch your heels from swaying in or out. You want the feet straight. That same distance, keep it between the feet, knees, hands. Suck in the lower belly. Bring your chest up, stretch forward and sit lower. Get your thighs parallel with the floor. Inhale, come up. Arms stay, part two. Highest possible, come up on the tiptoes. Maximum your tippy toes. Grow tall through your head and sit down into the chair. Stay on the tiptoes. Come back higher on your tiptoes. Push big toes down, heels forward, heels up. Big toes push down, heels forward, heels up. Sitting down till thighs are parallel. Suck in the belly, triceps, biceps tight. Higher up on your toes, breathe. Rise, back up. Arms stay, heart breathe. Lift your heels up just slightly. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Pull in through the belly, squeeze your thighs and come down with control. Continuously squeeze the knees and thighs together. Come all the way down, hips towards your heels, and then lift. You're not resting on your heels, you're lifting. Using your inner thigh muscles, keep your hips lifted above the knees. Belly in, point the knees down, triceps, biceps tight, fingers in line with your shoulders, and come up with control. Feet together, arms down, take a breath. Eagle. Inhale, arms up. Palms together. Cross your right arm under your left. So right under your left, cross twist and squeeze. Working the palms together, wrist straight, and sit low. Hips low. Take an inhale. Lift your right leg up, high and over your left. Twist and squeeze. Point toes where you want them to go, working to eventually get your foot to hook behind your calf. Never forcing it to pair. There's no pain, there's no pressure in your knees. Be slightly right, line body up. See it in the mirror. Ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, all in one line through the center. Push weight to your heel and sit low. Pull your belly in, pull your elbows down, work your upper body back. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Arms up. Left under the right. Cross, twist, squeeze. Draw in your belly and sit low. Shift your weight to that right foot. Inhale, left leg up, high and over the right. Twist and squeeze. If you get your foot to hook behind your calf, you start sliding the toes down the calf towards the heel as your hips sink even lower. You slightly left, line the body up. Two kneecaps face forward, hips, shoulders square. So try to keep the two hips to be even. Pull in your belly, push weight to the heel, sit lower. Pull elbows down, upper body back for the back bend. Breathe. Inhale, come up, arms up. Second set, right arm under left. Cross out your elbows, cross out the wrist, working palms closer together. They may not come together, that's okay. Keep the wrist straight. Pull belly in, sit low. So see how low you can sit here. Try to keep the hips down low. Inhale, right leg up, high and over. Twist and squeeze. Point toes where you want them to go. If you get your foot to hook behind your calf, you start sliding the toes down the calf towards the heel, letting the hips sink even lower. Knees to the right, line body up. Keep twisting, squeezing, breathing. You're decompressing your ankles, knees, hips, elbows, shoulders, wrists. Work your upper body back. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Beautiful, arms up. Left under the right. Cross, twist, squeeze. Draw in your belly and sit low. Inhale, left leg up, high and over. Lower you're able to sit, higher you're able to lift your leg, easier it is to get the twist. You twist and you squeeze, decompressing the major joints in your body. Knees to the left, line body up, ankles, knees, elbows, wrists in one line. Push weight to the heel, sit lower. See, can you get that thigh parallel with the floor? Stick the tailbone out, pull belly in. Pull elbows down, take fingers below the nose, chest up, no gap between ankle and calf. Inhale, come up, arms up, arms down, take a breath. Party time. If you want, have a sip of water. Otherwise, focus your breath, your stillness in between your postures. After you have a quick sip, come back to the center of your mat. Feet together. Contract the thighs, focus forward. Grow tall through the head, take a breath through the nose. Getting the balancing series, standing on one leg and standing head to knee. Shift weight to the left foot, plant it, bring your right knee up, thigh parallel to the floor. Flex your foot and focus your standing leg. That is your foundation. Keep it strong, contracted, no bend or wobble. Stretch up out of your hips, suck in your belly and round down. Reach for your foot until you can grip underneath the ball of your foot. A 10-finger to the webbing interlocked grip. Shift the weight forward to your big toe. Plant the big toe down. Keep the standing leg strong, contracted. So if it bends, take a step back. Pull your belly in, inhale, right leg heel begins to kick out. Lead with your kicking heel. Heel forward and flex your foot back. Keep doing that. Flex your foot, both legs straight, elbows can bend down. Eventually working your elbows below the calf. Keep kicking the heel, contract both thighs. Wherever you are, you're balancing on one leg. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Beautiful focus, feet together. Shift your weight to that right foot planted, left knee up, thigh parallel, flex your foot. Standing leg solid, contracted. Stretch up, belly in, round down. Reach for the foot until you grip underneath the ball of your foot. Take it step by step, where you build upon your standing leg. Shift the weight forward to your big toe. Keep the ankle, knee, hips stacked in alignment. Inhale, left leg heel can begin to kick out. Lead with your heel, drive the heel forward and flex your foot back. Keep kicking your heel out until that leg is straight, elbows can bend down. Eventually elbows go below the calf. Hug elbows close to the calf. Suck in the belly, contract your thighs, breathe. Inhale, come up, feet together. Optional back bend if you want it. Hands on hips, lift chest, hips forward. Second set, standing head to knee. Shift weight, left foot planted, right knee up, thigh parallel, flex your foot. Standing leg strong, contracted. Stretch up, belly in, round down. Reach for the foot. So you're reaching for the foot. If you can grip it, grip the foot. That 10-finger interlocked to the webbing grip. Shift the weight to your big toe. Inhale, right leg heel kicks out. Lead with the kicking heel. Heel forward, flex your foot. Keep flexing your foot. Both legs straight, elbows bend down. Then you can tuck up the chin. Working your hairline to the kneecap. Belly in, contract your thighs. Balance, breathe. Inhale, look up, come up. Feet together. Deep breath through the nose. Shift weight, right foot planted, left knee up, thigh parallel. Flex your foot. Standing leg, contract it. Stretch up, belly in, round down. As soon as you start rounding down, belly in so much, do not let it relax. Grip is all 10 fingers, thumbs included. Squeeze your grip. Contract your thigh. Weight forward, big toe. Left leg, heel kicks out. Lead with that kicking heel. You're driving the heel forward, even if it's just a little, until that leg is straight. Then your elbows can bend down. Keep contracting both thighs. Keep kicking heel out. Tuck of the chin into your chest. Forehead to knee. Breathe. Inhale, come up. Feet together. Optional back bend. Hands on hips. Lift chest. Hips forward. Breathe. Standing bow pulling pose. Bring your right palm out. Elbow out to your side. Drop hand back and pick up inside of your ankle. 5-finger grip. Tight grip. Left arm up. Arm back next to the ear. Shoulder opening from the start. Knees together and point your toes. Inhale, breathing. Stretch up. Exhale. Kick. Feel the thighs swipe. Kick. Charge the body forward and kick. Standing leg is strong. Contract it. That's your foundation again. It starts with that standing leg. Contract the front of your thigh. Contract the back of the thigh. Contract all the way up to the glute. Push that big toe down. Big toe. Push it down and kick. Stay with your breath. Use that quadricep muscle and keep kicking. Stretch your fingertips forward, bringing the shoulder to the chin connection. Knee invisible behind you. Look to see the toes come up. Center of your head one day. Kick up and kick. Release. Beautiful. Feet together. Arms down. Deep breath. Left palm out. Keep the elbow at the side. Drop your hand back. Pick up inside of your ankle. Stretch right fingertips down, forward, and up. Work arm back next to the ear. Knees together. Hips square. Stretch up. Exhale. Kick. Feel the thigh swipe. Stretch your shin straight back and kick your toes straight up. Keep your grip tight, but soften the shoulder. So let that back shoulder relax back as you stretch your right fingertips more forward. Stretch your fingertips forward. Think about creating space between your shoulder blades and scapulas. Contract your thigh and keep kicking. Knee invisible behind you. Eventually 2 shoulders in one line. Kick up. Stay with your breath. Kick up. Kick high. Release. Feet together. Arms down and just breathe through the nose. Second set. Standing bow. Right palm out. Pick up inside of ankle. Left arm up. Knees together. Point your toes. Take an inhale breath and stretch straight up to the ceiling. Exhale and kick. Try to keep that extension. You're creating that extension, that lift. Keep the chin, chest lifted. Kick back, kick up. You're getting a back bend and a spinal twist while balancing on one leg. Contract your thigh. Push your big toe down. Keep kicking. Focus that kick. It will create that deeper back bend. Wherever you are, just breathe and kick up and kick high. Release. Beautiful. Hold feet together. Arms down. Deep breath. Left palm out. Pick up inside of ankle. 5-finger grip. Right arm up. Arm back next to ear. Palm towards the ears. Standing leg strong and stretch up. Exhale. Kick. Contract the thigh. Kick. Shin back. Toes up. And kick. Stretch forward and keep kicking. Let the back bend happen. Breathe. Let the spinal twist happen. Stretch those right fingertips forward so much. So eventually your 2 shoulders are in one line. From front to back, from side to side. Keep kicking. Keep breathing. And kick high. Release. Feet together. Arms down, deep breath. Step back for balancing stick. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Interlock your fingers, release index, thumbs crossed. Keep the arms back with your ears. Right foot step, a big step forward. Plant the foot solid. Point your back toes. Keep the fingers and toes in line. Stretch up. Exhale, come down. Hinge at the hips. It's like a teeter-totter. As your chest comes down, the leg comes up. Body down, thigh up. Point the toes. Lock your knees. Squeeze your palms. Lock your elbows. Stretch. Step back. Arms stay. Left foot step forward. Plant it into the ground. Point your back toes and take a moment. Stretch straight up. Exhale, come down. Pull in the belly, breathe through the nose. Hinging at your hips. Sole of your foot faces to the ceiling. Squeeze your palms together. Keep arms with your ears. Belly in, stretch. Step back. Feet together. Arms down. Just breathe. Second set, it's 10 seconds. Arms up, interlock fingers. Release your index, squeeze your palms. Right foot step, a big step, planted. Take a moment, contract every muscle. Stretch up, exhale, come down. 10, body down. 9, leg up. 8, squeeze palms. 7, lock knee. 6, keep breathing. 5, belly in. 4, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Arms stay. Left foot step. Forward, planted. Point your back toes and stretch up. Exhale, come down. 10, body down. 9, leg up. 8, lock elbows. 6, lock knee. 5, keep breathing. 4, stretch. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Arms down. Take a breath. Quarter turn. To the left face side mirrors for standing, separate legs stretching. Start with your feet together. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Right foot step or foot to your right, arms down parallel to the floor. Heels in line, toes slightly pigeon-toed in, sides of feet straight. Stretch up, suck in the belly, and swan dive down. Belly in, flat, back. Slide the fingers down your calves and grip underneath your heels, outsides of the feet, or hands on the floor in front of you. Roll the weight forward into the toes and lift your hips up. Contract your thighs and breathe. With the head relaxed, gaze to the floor as you imagine touching forehead to the floor. Hug your elbows in close to the shins and pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pull on the heels, roll the weight forward and lift your hips up. Breathe here. At the same time you're doing all of this contraction, you're doing all of this pulling, you're also relaxing, finding that balance of the contraction and relaxation to let the body open up over time. Breathe into the spine lengthening, pull on heels, send your tailbone up, pull the chest down, your head to the floor. Arms out, belly in, come up flat back, spine straight. Bring feet together, arms up, arms down, and take a breath through your nose. Second set, arms up, palms together. Right foot step, forefoot, arms down. Heels in alignment, stretch straight up, suck belly in, come down, flat back. Lower belly, suck it in, support the lower spine, slide fingers down at the calves. You can slightly bend the knees if you need on the way down. Slide your fingers down the back of your calves and grip underneath your heels. If you're unable to grip the heels, again, grip feet or hands on the floor. If you're going for that heel grip, see if you can include the thumbs in with that grip, so eventually your knuckles are touching against your mat. Bend your elbows close to the shins. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Pull on the heels, roll it forward. There's a tilt happening at your hips, so eventually it's your tailbone going straight up to the ceiling as you pull on your heels, lift your thighs, pull the chest down, pull in the belly, pull your hairline down, and your head to the floor. Breathe here. Arms out, suck belly in, come up flat back, spine straight. Feet together, arms up, arms down. Take a breath through the nose. Triangle. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Right foot step, forefoot, arms down. Pick up the toes of the right foot, turn on the heel, so toes face front ears. Bend your knee and sit low. Get that thigh parallel with the floor. Keep your heels in one line and that knee stacked directly over your front heel. Flip your palms to face the front ears. Inhale, move your arms into one straight line. Look up to the ceiling, chin to the shoulders, stretch up, at the same time stretch down. Keep doing that. You're stretching your fingertips up and you're stretching your fingertips down. Think creating space between the shoulder blades, your scapulas. Push your feet into the ground. Contract left thigh, push left hip forward. Use your elbow and push the right knee back. Look up and stretch straight up. Inhale, come up. Beautiful triangles. Right foot in, left foot out. Bend knee, sit low. Get the thigh parallel with the floor. Knees stacked over your heel. Flip your palms to face the front ears. Push the hips forward. Inhale, move arms. Just your arms move. Look up to the ceiling, chin towards the shoulder. Slightly tuck the chin down, working into the shoulder divot. Keep stretching fingers up and keep stretching fingers down. Push that right hip forward, contract your thigh. Use your elbow in front of that knee. So see, can you put that elbow in front of the kneecap and push that knee back, hip opening, stretch straight up. Inhale, come on. Beautiful, left foot in, feet together, arms up, arms down, and take a breath through your nose. Deep breath. Second set, triangle, inhale, arms up, palms touch. Right foot step, forefoot, arms down. Heels in line. Pick up toes, right foot, turn on the heel. Bend your knee, sit low. Get your thigh parallel with the floor. Knee directly over your heel. Flip your palms, keep your arms straight, and move your arms. One straight line perpendicular with the floor. Look up and stretch straight up. Your wrist straight, elbow straight, stretching the right fingertips away from your left fingertips. Getting this chest opening, heart opening. Pull your belly in. Lower belly, suck it in. Push that left hip forward. Use your elbow. Push that right knee back. Look up. Now stretch straight up. Use your spine to twist back. Inhale, come up. So good. Right foot in. Left foot out. Bend knee and sit low. Hips low. You want the thigh parallel with the floor, but no lower. Knee over the heel. Flip your palms. Stretch fingers away. Inhale. Move arms. You windmill the arms until they're in a straight line, perpendicular with the floor. Try to have that left elbow in front of that left knee, and then use it to push that left knee back. Feel that hip opening. Plant feet down and lift up. You're lifting out of the hips, not sinking into them. Pull in the belly, right hip forward, stretch straight up, and twist back. Inhale, come up. Left foot in, feet together, arms up, arms down, and take a breath. Standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Inhale, arms up. Palms together and cross your thumbs. Right foot step, a 3-foot step to the right. Pick up the toes, pivot on your heels, and face the front ears. Adjust the back foot, it's at just a slight angle, and bump the left hip forward, your hips square. Take an inhale and stretch straight up. Tuck your chin and round down. Pull in the belly, rounding down one vertebra at a time. Bend the knee, that front knee, as much as you need, working to get the forehead to the knee connection. This is a chin tuck throat choke compression posture here. There's this compression against your thyroid, your parathyroid, activating metabolism. Walk fingers closer together, keeping the wrist straight, keeping your elbows straight. See, can you get forehead up higher onto the knee. Push forward against the knee, lock it. Push your palms in together and come up with control. Plant the feet, left hip forward, belly in, your chin up, left. Beautiful. Pick up your toes and then turn to the back. Adjust that back foot, bump the right hip forward, hip square. Stretch up, tuck chin, round down. You're rounding up, out, over, and down. Bend the knee if you need, as much as you need, working to get forehead to the knee connection. See, can you get hairline onto kneecap? Pull your belly in so much, your belly button. Pull it in like you want it to touch your spine. Getting this round to the spine, stretch to the kidneys, adrenal glands. Push back, heel down. Push weight to the front foot. Push forward against knee, lock it, and come up with control. Right hip forward, arms with ears, palms together, chin up, lats. Beautiful, pick up toes, turn, feet together, arms down. Take a breath, in through the nose, and out through the nose. Second set, inhale, arms up, palms touch. Right foot step, 3 foot. Big hip toes, pivot the heels and face the front. Adjust that back foot. Bump the hip forward, hip square. Stretch straight out. Tuck your chin and round up, out, over, and down. Bend the knee as much as you need to. Bend the knee and touch your forehead. Your forehead's closer to the hairline. See if you can get that connection onto your knee. Walk your fingers closer together. Keep the wrists and elbows straight. Stay with your breath. I know it feels awkward, but keep breathing through the nose. With each breath, get forward a little bit higher, pulling the belly in. Push forward against knee, straighten your leg. Palms together and come up, control. Plant feet, squeeze thighs, belly in, chin, relax. Big up toes and turn to the back. Bump the right hip forward. You want your hips square, your 2 heels in one line. Stretch straight up, tuck chin, and round up, out, over, and down. Bend that knee if you need, and see can you touch the forehead to the knee. This chin tuck, throat choke compression. Walk fingers closer. If fingers are in the ground, use them as leverage. Push fingers down, working forehead higher onto the knee. Pull your belly in, stay with the breath. Push back heel down, push right hip down and forward. Push front foot down, pushing that left hip up and back. Belly in, push forward against knee, lock it. Palms together, and come up, control. Arms at ears, belly in, chin, back. Big up toes turn. Feet together, arms down, and take a breath through the nose. Quarter turn, face the front for tree pose. Feet together. Shift your weight to the left foot planted solid. Pick up your right. Bring your knee up and out. Get your heel in and up to the hip crease, and let your knee carefully fall down and back. Be gentle with your knee. There is no pain, there is no pressure ever there. Tailbone down, push your hips forward, hips square. Roll shoulders back, shoulders square. Hands when you're ready to the center of your chest, one at a time. But if that foot slips, your heel slides down your thigh, hold it there. You want that neutral pelvis. Push the big toe down, grow tall, and breathe deep. Beautiful, release right foot. Feet together, shift weight right foot planted, pick up left, bring knee up and out, heel in and up to your hip crease, let your knee carefully fall down and back. Again, be mindful of the knees. As you gently push knee back, gently push your hips forward. Feel that hip open. Tailbone down, neutral pelvis, roll shoulders back, hands when you're ready. Otherwise, hold the foot. Bringing the hands to center of your chest does nothing for the hips. So focus your hips. Keep that neutral pelvis. Grow tall and breathe deep. Beautiful, release the foot down. Second set of tree pose or toe stand, whichever is your practice today. Shift weight left foot, pick up right. Knee up and out, heel in and up. Let your knee carefully fall down and back. Tailbone down, hips square, hands when you're ready. Stay here in your tree or toe stand, shift gaze to the floor. Hinge at your hips, straight leg, straight spine. Keep reaching out until fingers touch. Fingers touch, put weight into your hands and bend the knee to meet your hips to your heel. Walk fingers along the side. Squeeze the knees together. Point the toes. Suck the belly in. Grow tall through your head. Left hand, right hand. When gaze looks forward, breathe. Hands on the floor in front of you and carefully push up. Gently release your foot and take a breath. Shift weight to that right foot planted and pick up your left. Bring the knee up and out, heel in and up. Let your knee carefully fall down and back. Again, always be gentle with your knees. No pain, no pressure ever. Hands when you're ready. You can stay here in your tree pose. Toe stand, it starts by gaze to the floor. Hinge at your hips. Hold the foot there if it wants to slide down the thigh. Too much pressure on the knee for that foot to slide down. Fingers touch. You can stay here or all the way in your hands, bending the hips to heel. Walk fingers along your side and squeeze the knees together. Push your big toe down and suck your belly in. Grow tall. Hands when you're ready. Then gaze looks forward. Breathe. Hands on the floor, carefully push up. And gently release. Acknowledge standing if you like. Turn around, lie on your back. Savasana. Taking a couple moments here. Letting the ground support you as you focus only on your breath. Letting your body relax as we transition from the standing to the floor series. Taking a deep, long inhale through your nose. Long, slow exhale through your nose. And with each breath, sending that fresh, rich oxygenated blood flowing through your body. Getting the floor series with when you're moving. Start with your feet together, align your hips. Bend your right knee up. Interlock your 10 fingers to the webbing over your shin. Pull your knee out, down, around to your shoulder, just enough. Avoid the rib cage, compressing your ascending colon. Flex the left foot, actively stretch that heel away from you, calf to the floor. Tuck of the chin, bringing the neck flat, and pull the knee in closer to your armpit and hold it there and breathe. Right leg down. Left leg up. Same grip, over that shin. Pull the knee out, down, around to your shoulder. Just enough, avoid the rib cage and compressing your descending colon. Flex the right foot and stretch the heel away from you. Keep the calf to the floor. Tuck up the chin and pull your knee in closer to your armpit. Hold it. Breathe. Release. Left leg down. Both legs up. Wrap arms around your legs just below the knees. Tight, compact grip. Grip your elbow points, forearms, hands, and fingers. Squeeze your knees. Let the feet relax side by side. Let the belly relax. Pressure to the transverse colon. Head stays on the ground, but start to tuck up the chin into the chest, releasing tension in the back of your neck. And hold here in stillness. Breathe. Release both legs. Heels touch, arms to your side, and take a breath. Second set. Wind removing feet together. Right knee up. Interlace 10 fingers, maybe opposite grip to gain that balance. Over the shin. Pull knee out, down, around to shoulder. Avoid rib cage, compressing lower abdomen. Flex left, but stretch heel away. Tuck of the chin, pull knee in close. Keep elbows in close. Roll that left elbow slightly more down. Eventually both shoulders to the ground. Hold it here, breathe. Release. Right leg down. Left leg up. Same grip over that shin. Pull knee out, down, around to shoulder. Avoid rib cage, compressing lower abdomen. Flex the right foot. Actively stretch the heel away from you. As you stretch that right heel away, pull left knee in closer. Stretch to that right psoas. Tuck up the chin and hold here. Breathe. Release. Both legs up. Wrap arms around your legs. Maybe go for opposite elbow grip on top. Grip the elbows if you can. Forearms, hands, fingers if you need. Squeeze the knees, feet, belly relax. Head stays on the ground, but tuck of the chin. Eventually working the whole back flat against the ground. Let tailbone sink closer to the ground. And hold here. Breathe. Release. Heels touch. Feet fall open. Arms to your side. And take a breath. Doing your first sit up. If you need any reason at all, you can roll over and skip out on these. Otherwise, feet together, feet flexed. Bring arms up over your head and cross chest to your thumbs. Heels stay planted. Arms at ears. Big inhale. Sit up. Round forward. Double lift. Turn around and lie on your belly for cobra pose. Lie on your belly, chin on your mat, eyes forward. Hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips in line with tops of shoulders. Elbow points up, little grasshopper legs. Your legs zip them together like a cobra tail. Big inhale, look up and lift up. Use your lower back strength to lift your upper body till just belly is on the floor. Heel the ribs up off the floor. Pull your chest towards the mirror, lift your chest up, chin up, and look back, breathe. Elbows into the body, elbows slide down to your hips, squeeze ankles together, look up and lift up. Lower down. Chin down, look right, left ear to your towel. Relax your arms to your side and breathe through the nose. Take a deep breath, expanding the back of the rib cage, full lungs. Second set, cobra. Chin on your mat, hands underneath the shoulders, fingertips right in line, tops of shoulders. Squeezing all of your fingers in together, elbow points up, legs together, keep tops of feet planted. Take a big inhale, look up and lift up. Use your lower back strength. You can borrow hand strength in the beginning, but over time use the lower back strength and use your hands to more so pull yourself forward. You're pulling the chest forward, lifting your chin up and looking further back along the ceiling. Breathe. Elbows into your body, slide elbows down to hips, squeeze ankles, contract thighs, lift up, lower down. Chin down and look left, right ear to your towel. The toes touch and heels fall open. For a different stretch to your ankles, breathe. Locust. Flip your palms over, so your palms are to the towel. Bring arms underneath you, elbows locked and visible underneath your body. Normal for slight pressure, but no pain. If there's pain, arms to the side. Chin on your mat, eyes forward. Take an inhale, lift your right leg up. Point your toes, stretch your toes to the back wall, lift your toes up the wall behind you. Sole of the foot to the ceiling, straighten the back of your knee, contract your thigh, leg high, lower it. Relax that leg, engage your left inhale, left leg lifts. Point the toes, stretch toes back and lift toes up. Straighten the back of your knee, contract your thigh, leg is solid, leg up high, lower. Mouth down, kiss towel, readjust. Scoot fingers down and scoot elbows closer. Think Spider-Man hands. Take a big inhale. Both legs up. Push your palms into the ground, legs up. Push shoulders into the ground, thighs up. Keep mouth down and keep breathing. Keep breathing, legs up. Keep breathing, thighs up. Straighten legs, even straighter. Legs high, low. Release your arms and look right. Left ear to the towel and breathe through the nose. Deep breath. Staying with your breath. So before every posture, it's a 100% full deep breath. And while you're in these postures, it's little breaths, about 20% of your lung capacity. So you're still getting those little breaths, still getting the oxygen to your muscles while you're in your posture. Second set, locust. Flip your palms and bring arms underneath you. Like you're bumping a volleyball, the ground is your volleyball. Maybe fingers touching if you can. Chin on your mat, eyes forward. Take an inhale. Right leg lifts. Point the toes back. You're extending the toes back and then lifting your toe up. Leg is straight. Straighten the back of your knee. Even straighter. Contract your thigh. Leg high, low. Relax that leg. Forget about it. Engage your left. Inhale. Left leg lifts. Look to see that foot come up the center of your head. In the mirror one day, see it straight. Back of knee. Even straighter. Contract your thigh. Leg up, low. Mouth down, kiss towel, readjust your arms. Scooting the fingers down, scooting elbows closer. Push your palms down, weight to the shoulders. Take a big inhale. Both legs up. Push your palms down and legs up. Push the shoulders, chest down, and thighs up. Stay with your breath. Keep breathing legs together. Keep breathing legs more together. Feel them together. Legs up, low. So strong, release your arms, look left. Bring ear to your towel and breathe through your nose. Deep inhale. Long exhale. In and out through your nose. Full locust. Chin on your mat, eyes forward, arms out, airplane wings. Stretch your fingers out wide. Keep your legs together. Take a big inhale. Arms, body, legs, lifts up. Your whole body comes up off the ground. Look up to lift up. So where eyes go, the body will follow. Keep the fingertips up with your head and balance on your hips. Lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, soar up. Lower down. Beautiful. Chin down, look right. Arms in close and take a breath through your nose. Second set, full locust, chin on your mat. Arms out wide. Stretch your fingers away in opposite directions. Keep your legs together. Take a big inhale. Arms, body, legs, lifts up. Your whole body comes up off the ground. Look up to lift up. Pulling the chest forward, lift your chest up. Thighs lift up, squeeze thighs together. Chin up, chest up. Keep breathing, soar up. Lower down. Chin down, look left. Right ear to your towel and breathe through your nose. Deep breath. We worked your upper, middle, lower spine, now bringing it all together, strengthening the total spine in bow pose. Bend your knees and grip your feet from the outside just below your toes, 5-finger grip. More with fingertips and thumbs. Start with your knees in close, chin on your mat. Take an inhale, kick back and kick up. Stretch your shins back for extension and then kick your toes straight up. Look up, you get the complete curve into the spine. Grip tight, soften the shoulders. Roll weight forward, push your belly down. Use your thighs and kick up. Keep breathing, relax your face. Keep breathing, keep kicking. Kick up, kick higher, kick. Release. Chin down, look right. Left ear to your towel and take a breath in and out through your nose. Second set, go pose. Bend your knees. Grip your feet from the outside, just below the toes. 5-finger grip. Fingertips, thumbs included. Chin on your mat. Take a inhale. Kick back and kick up. Stretch the shins back and then drive your toes up. Grip tight, soften shoulders, look up and breathe. Soften the jaw, relax your eyebrows, relax your face and breathe where you are. Use your quadricep muscles, they're big muscles, stay with it and kick up. Keep breathing, kick up. Keep breathing, kick up, kick high. Release. Beautiful, hold, straight down. Look left, and ear to your towel, and take a breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Really expand the back of the ribs, full lungs. Hands underneath your shoulders and push to come up. Come to the top of your mat for a fixed turn. Place the hands on the floor in front of you. Open up the feet and the heels enough so your hips can sit back in between the heels. If there is pressure, if there is pain at all in your knees, your ankles, keep the weight forward in your hands and out of the knees. Once it's good for you, hands on the feet. Twist to the right to bring right elbow down, twist to the left, left elbow down. You can drop your head back, top of head, back of head, shoulders at the ground. Grip the elbows above the head, tuck the chin into your chest. If knees feel good and healthy, you can squeeze them closer. If you need, let the knees open up wider. You want to keep the kneecaps on the ground. And breathe here. Be gentle on the knees. Be gentle on the body. And breathe through your nose. Hands on feet. Use elbows, carefully push up. Put weight forward in hands. Come out of knees safely. Turn around and lie on your back. St Augustine. Heels touch, the feet fall open. Arms fall open. And take a breath through your nose. Feet together, feet flexed, arms above your head, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around, second set. Fix firm, top of your mat. Hands on the floor, open up feet, heels enough for the hips to sit. Again, if you need, keep the weight forward in your hands. But once it's good, hands on feet, twist left, left elbow down. Twist right, right elbow down. Drop head back, eventually top of head, back of head, shoulders to the ground. You can grip your elbows, tuck up the chin. Knees feel good, healthy, squeeze your thighs closer. Let the knees open up wider if you need, keeping the chest lifted and breathe here. Lean this chin, back bend, in a row, breathe. Hands on the feet. Use your elbows, carefully push up. Put weight forward into the hands. Come out of the knees. Turn around, lie on your back, Savasana. Feet together, feet flexed, arms up, overhead, inhale, sit up, round forward, double exhale for our T's. Turn around, back of your mat, forward, back tortoise. Knees, heels together, hips sitting on your heels. Inhale, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Keep arms with your ears, suck in your belly, stretch straight up, and come down with a flat back. Control, hinge at your hips, belly in, use core strength, come down, forehead to the ground. Maybe top of nose touches the ground. It's okay for the hips to lift, they may, to get the head down. It's a safe inversion posture. but let the hips sink back down towards your heels. Arms are active. Push your palms into each other and then push your palms forward. Stretching your fingertips forward on each inhale. Each exhale, lengthen your tailbone back towards your heels, lengthening your spine in opposite directions. Forehead on the ground, chin away from chest. Breathe. Squeeze your thighs, suck belly in, stretch forward, come up flat back. Arms down, turn around, lie on your back, and take a breath. Inhale through the nose. Long exhale through your nose. Feet together, feet flexed. Arms above your head. Inhale. Sit up. Round forward. Double exhale. Turn around. Second set. Half tortoise. Back of your mat, knees, heels together, hips on heels. Inhale, arms up, palms together, arms back with ears. Stretch straight up, belly in, come down, control. Flat, back, spine, straight. All the way down, forehead to the ground. Arms are active here. Push your palms into each other and push your palms forward. Wrists are straight, elbows straight and off the ground. It's just the baby fingers touching the ground. Each inhale, stretch fingers forward. Each exhale, lengthen your tailbone back towards your heels, chin away from your chest, and breathe through the nose. Squeeze thighs, suck belly in, stretch forward, come up, flat back, spine straight. Arms down, turn around, and lie on your back. Savasana. Now stretch feet, ball open, arms to your side, and take a breath through the nose. Feet together, feet flexed, arms up overhead, inhale, sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around, center of your mat for a camel. Stand up on your knees about 6 inches apart. Bring the hands on the hips behind you, support the spine. Your back bend starts with your eyes, so it starts by looking up and then looking back. Lift your chest up. Push your hips down and forward, lifting your chest up, looking back. Reach back when you're ready, right hand to right heel, left hand, left heel, or keep the hands on your hips for support for as long as you need there. You can keep the hands there, especially this first set. Let the spine open up, let the front side of the body open up. Push the shins down and push your hips forward. Lift your breastbone up and look further back. Keep breathing here. See further down that wall behind you, breathing in this deep back bend. Hands back to hips and come up, control. Take a breath. Turn around. And lie on your back. Savasana. Your heels touch. Feet fall open, arms to your side. And breathe through the nose. Deep inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the nose. Keeping the body and keeping the mind calm. Staying with this breath. Let's do it again. Feet together, feet flexed. Arms up, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Second set, camel. Stand up on your knees. It's about hip width distance or so with your knees. Bring the hands back on the hips like you're putting your hands in some jean pockets. Baby fingers touch if you can, and work elbows close. Get that shoulder opening. Look up, so extend up. Use your hands to push the hips down and forward. Lift your chest up and look further back. Reach back, left hand, left heel. Right hand, right heel. Get a tight grip on your heels. Thumbs outside, fingers inside if you can. If heels aren't there, keep hands on your hips. Let the spine open and breathe. Soften the jaw. Relax your eyebrows, look further back. Push the feet and shins down and hips forward. So everybody hips more forward. Feel that front stretch happening, thighs into abdomen. Look further back, lift your chest up and breathe in this deep back bend. Hands to hips, up with control. Take a breath. Turn around and lie on your back. Savasana. Let the heels touch. Your feet fall open. Arms relax to your side and breathe through the nose. Deep inhale. Long, slow exhale. And the deepest back bend, followed by the deepest forward bend. Bring feet together, feet flexed, arms up overhead, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around back of your mat for a rabbit. Knees and heels together, get a tight grip on your heels. If it's slippery, use the corner of your towel. If you can, grip directly. Stretch up through the head, tuck the chin into your chest, pull in the belly and round down. Suck in the belly, rounding down. Get the tight grip if you lost it on the way down. Forehead to the knees. You're rounding down, forehead to knee connection, top of the head to the floor. If you lost the grip, get it. Pull on the heels. You're pulling on the heels as leverage. Pull the heels to pull forehead closer into the knees. Squeeze your ankles and wrists together. Suck in your belly and keep lifting your hips up. Shoulders away from ears, elbows locked, wrists straight, belly and hips up. Breathe. Pull on heels, round out. Beautiful spine, stack out, chin up, relax. Turn around, lay on your back, and take a breath through the nose. Feet together, feet flexed, arms above your head, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around, second set, rabbit. Back of your mat, knees, heels together. Tight grip on your heels. Grow tall through your head. Tuck the chin to the chest, belly in, and round down, rounding down. Forehead to the knees. Top of your head to the floor. Get that tight grip if you lost it. Pull on your heels, the soles of the foot heels. Pull on the heels, roll the weight forward and lift your hips up. Squeeze your ankles and wrists together. Pull in your belly, lift your hips. Roll weight forward, hips up. Top of your head touches the floor, but don't dump the weight there. You're lifting, belly in, hips up. Squeeze your ankles together, belly in, breathe. Pull on heels and round out. Stack up, your chin up, relax. Turn around, lay on your back, and breathe. Feet fall open, arms to your side, arms to the ceiling. Keep a soft, gentle gaze as you breathe through the nose. Feet together, feet flexed. Arms up, cross thumbs, inhale, sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around, face to front, separate leg with stretching. Right leg is out to a 45 degree. Left leg is in, push the foot into the thigh. Arms up, interlock the fingers. Twist to your right, bend your knee and grip your foot. Bend the knee as much as you need to grip underneath the ball of your foot. It's a 10 finger to the webbing interlocked grip. Forehead to the knee connection, a chin tucked throat choke compression posture. Pull the belly in and see can you get forehead higher on the knee. Bend elbows down close to the calf. Roll the weight slightly into your left. So shoulder slightly in, push the left thigh down, work forehead higher onto your knee, breathe. Round out. Switch your legs. Left leg is out, right leg is in, twist to your left. Bend your knee and grip the ball of your foot. That's just below the toes. 10-finger grip. Here again is an interlaced webbing grip. 10-finger, go for it with thumbs included. Forehead higher into the knee if you can. Pull your belly in. You're rounding the spine. Push the forehead against your knee as you slide your heel away and flex your foot back. Bend elbows down close to the calf. Roll in slightly to the right. Just enough elbows, shoulders level. Roll in. Round out. Beautiful. Both legs out and lie back. Shoulders hit, inhale. Sit up. Round forward. Double exhale. Grip the big toes with your middle index fingers. Walk your hips back, right, left. Right, left. Or back of legs flat. Inhale and stretch straight up. Exhale and stretch forward. Pull the collarbones forward and roll your shoulders back. Look forward and stretch forward. Stick the tailbone out behind you. Suck in the belly. Contract your thighs. Flex your feet. Your feet should look like they're standing on the mirrors in front of you. Keep pulling the collarbones forward. One day belly onto thighs. One day chest onto knees. Pull your hairline forward. Breathe here and stretch forward. Release. Turn around. Lie on your back and take a breath. Feet together, feet flexed, arms up, overhead, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Turn around, second set. Upper leg is stretching, right leg is out. Left leg in. Arms up, interlock fingers, twist to the right. Bend your knee and grip the foot. Tuck your chin and touch the forehead to the knee. Chin tuck, throat choke compression. If your forehead and knee is not touching, you can bend your knee up more. Bend your knee to get that forehead to knee connection. Over time, secondarily, the leg stretch happens. Keep sliding the heel away, flexing the foot back. Work forehead up higher, maybe forehead onto thigh. Tucking up the chin, suck the belly in, roll in slightly to the left. Breathe. Round up. Beautiful, switch legs. Left leg is out, 45 degree, right leg is in, twist left, stretch up. Bend your knee, tuck your chin, touch forehead to knee, 10-finger grip under the ball of your foot. Go for that grip. We do it a number of times here. We're working your grip strength. Strengthen the fingers, strengthen your hands. Slide your heel away and flex foot back. Bend your elbows down close to the calf. Roll that right elbow, right rib slightly in. You just want to do that enough so the shoulders, elbows are level. Get forehead higher on the knee, belly in and breathe. Round out. Both legs out, lie back. Shoulders, hips, inhale. Sit up. Round forward. Double exhale. Your big toes with middle index fingers. Walk hips back, right, left, right, left. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale and stretch forward. Pull forward from collarbones. Watch the chest from concavity. Means the spine's rounding on the other side. We want to undo that. Roll shoulders back. Pull collarbones forward. Stick your tailbone out. Pull your belly in. Contract your thighs and flex your feet. Pull the hairline forward. One day belly folds onto thighs. Chest folds onto knees. Stretch forward. Stretch. Release. Turn around. Lie on your back and take a breath. Feet together, feet flexed. Arms up overhead, inhale. Sit up, round forward, double exhale. Take a quarter turn to your right, face side mirrors for spinal twist. Keep those sits bones planted on the ground. Bend your left leg under so that heel touches outside of the right hip. If that hurts your knee or hip, straighten it out. Right leg over and foot flat. Right hand behind you, support the spine. Left arm up high and over. Push elbow against the knee, use it for leverage, and twist. Go for the grip of that left knee if you can, so one day your hand, heel, knee are all touching. Try to keep that that right foot flat. Look over the right shoulder and twist. Twist from your belly, twisting your whole spine from tailbone to the neck. Twist. Reach for the bind if it's in your practice. It starts by lifting the hand off the ground. Okay, keep your lift. Twist from your belly and twist. Push left shoulder forward. Pull right shoulder back. Lift chest and twist. Twist. Untwist. Beautiful. Switch your legs. Right leg is under. Left leg is over. Again, if it hurts that leg to have it bent, have it straight out. Have that left foot flat. Left hand behind you. Right next to tailbone. Works like a kickstand. Right arm up high and over. Push elbow against the knee. Use it for leverage and twist. Grip right knee if you can and twist. Twist from the belly. So you're not just twisting shoulders, twist your whole spine. Twist. Both sits bones planted. Push that left hip back down. Push your right thigh into the ground. Lift your chest up and twist. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Lift up and twist and twist. Untwist. Turn around, lay on your back and take a breath. Started with a breathing exercise, warming up the body. Ending with a breathing exercise, cooling down the body. Taking it one last final energizing sit up. Feet together if you flex, arms up, inhale. Sit up. Round forward, side left side. Turn around and face the front for Kapalabhati breathing. Sit with your knees together. If that hurts your knees, then sit cross-legged. Cross-legged, hands behind you. Knees together, hands on the knees. Let your belly relax, big Buddha belly. Now let the belly relax. Focus on snapping the belly in to force the air out. Keep the mouth open, the air will just flow. The chest up, arms straight, spine straight. 2 sets. We'll start slower, and then second is quicker. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Begin. Slightly faster, go every other if you need. Again, focus on belly in to force air out. Chest up, take a big inhale. Exhale, begin. Chest up, belly in, force the air out. Stronger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You all did so amazing. Thank yourself for coming, taking this time for you. Do what you need here and get comfortable for your final Sukhasana. Lie on your back and let your feet fall open. Let your arms fall open. As you focus only on your breath. Taking a deep, long inhale through your nose. Long, slow exhale through your nose. And with each breath, you relax your body. And with each breath, you relax your mind. Take as much time as you need. At least 10 deep, long breath cycles, making each breath one count longer than the one before. Have a beautiful day. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.